Alright, so this is the fourth video on finding the magnitude and direction of a vector. So the magnitude of a vector u, which equals ab, is given by the magnitude of u is the square root of a squared plus b squared, this squared plus this squared. And the direction angle theta satisfies tangent theta equals b over a, and a is not equal to 0. Alright, so this is the fourth video. This vector, the example we're going to do, the vector is going to be in the fourth quadrant. The first example, the vector is in the first quadrant. Second example, the vector is in the second. And the third example, the vector is in the third quadrant. So if you need to check those out, okay. I just went ahead and split them up into 4 different videos, and I've got an example where the vector is in each quadrant. Alright, so let's go on over here to example 4. And if you've watched the other videos, it's the same thing. Okay, we need to draw the vector. So this is 15, negative 8. So I'm going to go over 15 and down 8. Okay, just like you're plotting a point. Okay, and there's the vector. See, I don't care where the exact point is. I don't care if I go over exactly 15 and down 8. I just want to know what quadrant it's in. So here's theta. There's my direction angle. Alright, so first let's find the magnitude. So that's the square root of 15 squared plus negative 8 squared. So let's see. Let's punch that into the calculator and see what we get. Oh, and that comes out to 17. So there's the magnitude. That's that distance from here to here. Okay, there's your magnitude. Alright, now let's find the direction angle. So I've got tangent theta is b over a. So I've got negative 8 over 15. So let's look at that. Let's do the inverse tangent of this to get theta. So that's going to be negative 8 divided by 15. Okay, so if I punch that into my calculator, I end up with negative 28.07. Okay, that's not negative 28.07. This is, okay, that's negative 28.07. Okay, just remember when you're looking for your angle, your direction angle, you need to find your reference angle. Okay, just like we did in all the other videos. See, I need this angle here, my reference angle, so I can figure out what this is. See, we would do what? We would do 360 minus our reference angle would give us this. Okay, and yes, if you did the inverse tangent of this, that gives you negative 28 point whatever, and you could do 360 plus that, and that would give you the answer. But I think you need to learn to do it with the reference angles, because that's what you're going to have to use when it's in the second and third quadrant. Using a reference angle is going to work every time. Okay, so to find our reference angle, we have tangent, and this prime here, that just means reference angle. That's just showing that this is the reference angle. Some books use different symbols to represent the reference angle. So to find our reference angle, we change this to positive, because we know our reference angle is always a measure in the first quadrant. And the tangent of any angle in the first quadrant is always positive. And so our reference angle, if we do the inverse tangent of positive 8 over 15, we get 28.07 degrees. So that is our reference angle, 28.07 degrees. Okay. Now we can find theta. That's what? 360 minus the reference angle, minus 28.07 degrees. So 360 minus 28.07, that is going to leave us with theta is equal to 331.93 degrees. And there's our direction angle. Okay, so that's the last example of this. Okay, I would recommend watching examples 1, 2, and 3 also, if you haven't already. Use reference angles to get your, if your vector's in the second, third, or fourth quadrant, use reference angles to get those angles. Okay, if it's in the first quadrant, well, remember, if you have an angle in the first quadrant, theta is equal to your reference angle. They're the same. Okay, it's just when it's not in the first quadrant, if it's in the second, third, or fourth, then you have to find your reference angle. And to do that, remember, tangent theta prime, your reference angle, has to always equal a positive number. That's how you get your reference angle. You have to set it equal to a positive. Okay. All right. So hope this helped. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out my other videos. Thanks.